What? How to find a rude version since it was taken off the App Store? I didn't even know it was an app. So, what do you think? Very disturbing. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style I pretty much have gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had this sort of I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing that word. Recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. It's been taken off the store for reasons. Probably because of like disturbing stuff. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Be right back? Okay. We'll still be right here. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That's true. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Holy crap, you sound like a radio. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sorori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their perspective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I wonder what that's about. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Instead of the toilet paper. I don't know. When people gotta poop, they gotta poop. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorori liked it, and Anne did too. And based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Anne liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Anne appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, go get that cheesecake. And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Remember what Oh, I got it. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anne started showing up. Oh, wow. Nasuki! Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Oh, boy. I've got two girls fighting for me. Woo! Xenoblade is a difficult game. How do you like it? How do you like Xenoblade? Because I haven't played that before. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. And she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? We'll really get... Oh, no. No, we don't want spoilers. No spoilers, please. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have it to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Anne. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Anne? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Has a really good story, the battle system, and the enemies are hard if they're level 2s above you. Sweet! I'll have to go check that game out, because it looks really, really cool. Not really cool. Oh, no worries, Scout. Yeah, we don't want spoilers. Because I've never played this game before. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agreed with probably think more highly of me. Oh, Miss Rory! Has almost caught up to you at where you started playing? Luckily, you're a speed... Oh, I'm definitely not a speed reader. I am terrible. So, who should we pick? Should we go Help Me Sorori or, should we go Yuri, Nasuki? Which one should we pick? And this isn't the... Yeah, it isn't. Okay. You want to go with Nasuki? Okay, we'll go with Nasuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Nasuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to pack myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be as impressive as well. Unless the reader's imaginations take over. And Nasuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did it, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Netsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Nasuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sorori is nodding. Oh, sweet, so she agrees with me. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught up in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me. Oh, did I hurt her feelings? Oh boy. With a face that I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Oh crap. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Anne. Sheesh. Fine. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glares around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki had a harder time with it than she boasted. Hey Tim, how are you doing today? Sorori and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? Okay, do we have to go back to the boobs? That's all. Suki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sorori? I'll go make myself some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sorori. I pat Sorori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone reads each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Anne. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. And so am I joining the club responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe we could take the chance to pick up a good book and do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Oh, I'm doing okay, Tim. I'm just waiting for this to get scary. It's slowly. Personally, I think they probably, my opinion with this game, they kind of drudge the cuteness a little bit too much. But we'll have to wait and see. I can't give a complete opinion about this. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sorori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. And what about you? Until they start to fire at each other's faces! Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay, so when I do the poem, I'll just start clicking words so we can start getting to the good stuff, hopefully. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a good job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. And ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sorori and I have spent this much time together.